Are we good? Does the stream officially
Quite
have
the
audio?
room. I think it's
The commentary that was missing for quite a while, unfortunately. But now we're
yeah,
back
it's
into
there,
it.
it's there, it's there. We're good.
We now have a Wukong pick for Trine. AU not hovering anything quite yet. 3 seconds.
Yeah, interesting to see how they'll be matching at jungle.
The Viego. So the interesting thing with
Ooh.
Wukong is that Wukong top has been strong lately as well, so that could be a flex for Trine. You're gonna have to wait and see with the rest of their picks, and it's possible they also don't know if that is going jungle or top quite yet.
Yeah, because you could definitely get counterpick top lane. Although Wukong is a pretty good like overall character top, so like he doesn't or won't get like super hard counterpicked usually.
We're also seeing
Especially
the bans come through now. Apologize, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you're good. I was gonna say they banned, Mordekaiser and Darius, who are, pretty good against Wukong. So having those two bans is really good.
We also see the Orianna ban coming out of AU. This is probably due to the Wukong. You don't want the deliverer to send that Orianna ball directly into the enemy team.
Yeah,
And
both with Wukong and Rel, very strong team fight combo.
Now, I do think the Malzahar ban is something, and I was talking about originally about the comfort bans. Is that Malzahar, at least as far as I'm aware, has not been seen in pro play much, but I think that's targeted specifically at Trine's mid lane here. Likely seeing a lot of that in solo queue. Trine, then banning the Cassante. Cassante is no longer an option for AU in top lane.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. JU does play Cassante and Darius a lot, so getting those two bans out of the way definitely is really good for Trine.
AU thinking. AU does have last pick though, so it will seem that they are likely to save that for top. Mid probably coming through here when they make their decision. Aurora mid.
Yeah. Nice.
See Trine most likely picking their mid and possibly top after that as well. Or top.
Aurora is a pretty good pick here because she is a very slippery character, and they do have a good amount of lockdowns. DC with Rel and Wukong together, so being able to kind of like maneuver around team fights is really helpful.
Absolutely. We're now seeing the Talia come here through for Trine. Now, what I'm
That's
seeing now
really
with
good.
the way this is shaping up at the moment, Trine does look like they have a lot more early power. You have the possible roams from Rel, Wukong, and Talia also going to be able to work with that. The Ornn coming through, solid blind pick. Now, the thing that I am worried about looking at the AU comp here is they have quite a bit of scaling and damage, but I'm really worried that it doesn't look like they really have Engage at the moment, with the best really having Viego, maybe a Lulu ultimate. That's not really something that you would want to depend on at the beginning of a fight, especially considering Viego is not known for being the strongest, tankiest champion. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, Trine has a lot of team fight potential, and AU doesn't really have too much to get into that backline to kill Jinx, other than I guess Aurora potentially. But Dr. Mundo
through. The Mundo pick is interesting. They still don't have any of that Engage, but if they make it to the end of the game, I do think that they will be able to deal with Trine. Now, the big issue for them, though, is going to be that Jinx. If that Jinx gets ahead, I don't see how AU pulls the game back. You do have Aurora maybe being able to get it on top of that Jinx, but if you're behind, that's not necessarily something that you can rely on with the Rel, the Wukong, and the Ornn peel, and Talia peel with her WE combo.
Yeah,
have a lot of
I'm not too
protection for
sure.
that Jinx.
AU might definitely have to rely on split pushing a lot early game. If they don't get early game towers, it might be really difficult to pull this game off.
Now we're just waiting for the draft to come through on the client side. Then we'll be in game.
Yeah, I definitely think this will be a tough game for AU, like you mentioned. Hopefully, Viego can get early ganks in, but I don't see a lot of kill potential in any of the lanes. especially not bot lane.
Yeah,
but we'll have to see.
Well, the thing that is concerned is, depending on the wave state, AU could have issues in the bot lane with Wukong ganks, possibly. Talia roams as well. That early pressure, I think, going towards bot lane is going to go a long way, especially considering the Jinx is also going to be scaling. It's not just about snowballing for Trine, but they're also playing for late game. They can't play for late game with that Jinx.
Yeah, the late game potential from both Jinx and Talia doing like absolutely massive AoE damage is really obnoxious, and you have to consider AU's like what is AU gonna do in the late game? Hopefully, their mid game is gonna be a lot stronger than the other teams if they don't fall too behind in the early game, but we'll have to see.
We're now seeing the client side draft coming through.
Not tolerate cowardice.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Just seeing these exact same things.
That just goes to show you're nothing but a whiskey delta. Not a problem.
I do think feats of strength could come into play here, although there's been discussion that the bonuses, the boots, are bait, given the amount of raw stats they give compared to other items. But this game does go on. I think that early pressure is going to favor Trine with the feats of strength boots.
Yeah, definitely. I would especially say that towards mid laners building those magic pen items because, having to deal with the Mundo on Trine's side and AU having to deal with Rel and Orin, a lot of tankiness on both sides, so it's pretty difficult.
Absolutely, but I do think that with the Wukong armor shred, as well as the Jinx late game damage, I really don't see that Mundo being a problem unless he's able to snowball into the Ornn. But Ornn tends to be a very safe laner, so I don't know how that will happen.
Yeah, I mean, feats of strength for both teams is kind of hard to get early on. Neither team has a lot of like early kill pressure. Maybe you could say like mid lane could potentially die, but I don't really see it. Even then, Aurora has a lot of disengage early on.
Absolutely. Really, I think what AU needs to be looking for is playing towards that mid lane, possibly shutting down Thalia, stopping the roams, getting her behind, making sure that if she is roaming, she's at least sacrificing something for it. If the Aurora gets ahead, I do think that is the big thing that I would worry about for Trine, because their main carries, Thalia and Jinx, are squishy, and if they go down, they really don't have a lot of damage.
Yeah, plus AU has the Twitch Lulu combo, which, as we know, is like disgusting in terms of, peel and disengage in team fights. So if they're able to work through that and Aurora gets fed, the mid game team fights should be pretty easy for AU. But again, we'll have to see how well Trine plays those.
Absolutely. We're now waiting on the spectator delay. Got 2.5 minutes until we see this game come through.
Yeah, top lane should be relatively quiet. Neither tank would really have much kill pressure on the other. Mundo might be able to get a little bit more poke in, especially because of his passive that will proc from Orin trying the QE combo in. So he doesn't have too much kill pressure on Mundo, but we'll kind of have to see what either of the junglers do, because Wukong is definitely better early ganking, but Viego can have a lot of surprising early game bursts.
Absolutely, and I do think that Wukong 6 spike is what they're going to have to watch out for on AU. Those ganks, especially around bot lane, mid lane as well.
Yeah, luckily on AU side, they do have a decent amount of mobility. Twitch doesn't exactly have like, a dash or a jump, but he is able to go in stealth. Plus Lulu can speed him up. So their disengage isn't too bad as long as they're very mindful of Wukong trying to roam bot lane at level 6 and Rel hitting that level 6 too.
Now down almost to 1 minute on the delay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see how AU will be performing this season. This is their debut game. Last season, they did play pretty well, got into playoffs, although they did sadly lose the first round. But a big change this season is Argonaut going back to AD carry from jungle, and Idiot Maker going back to top lane from support. And what Idiot Maker was able to do last season is that he had a lot of, shot calling and really helped the team with macro. So it's kind of interesting to see how AU will adapt this season.
So we are coming into the game now, although the screen is currently black. There we go. Just look at Mastery real quick. Do you see a lot of Mastery on the junglers in comparison to the others? Not sure how much of a factor that's going to be. I don't know. Fees accounts are primary, secondary, etc. So we're loading into the game here. Wukong immediately buying that Oracle Lens. It's like AU is pinging for invade down here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Trine doesn't seem to be playing for that.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It's already worded it's going to be
And they've been
pretty much
spotted.
impossible to get a kill here, and they're going to, yeah. If they move from this bush and they get spotted, that's pretty rough.
Disaster for AU. Just backing that. Early lead that they wanted to get for the first blood is unfortunately not there. The Twitch and Lulu staying, of course, that is their lane.
Really smart word coming out from the enemy AD carry, Mr. Ninja.
Absolutely. We're seeing those pings come out, just guarding against an invade. A ward. Now it looks like the AU bot lane looking for cheese possibly, but choosing not to go for it.
Yeah, if Jinx does walk up here, they can definitely chunk her, but I think she's going to be waiting for the row.
So we have both junglers looking like they're full clearing at the moment, both pathing towards bot lane. Have that ward going down. Level 2 spike in the top lane. Now I do think that the Mundo is starting to poke out the Ornn a bit. Question is whether or not it's going to be. We see Ornn pop the potion. Diego has been spotted on that ward. Trine knows that AU is planning to play for that bot play. Short trade going over in favor of Trine. Argo on the Twitch choosing to pop his potion. Now the Wukong is spot. Everyone knows that there's going to be a fight going down in bot lane most likely. At the very least a brief skirmish. Oh! Good trade for Ornn in the top lane. Both junglers on their buffs now, making their way down to bot still. Nothing crazy happening here, just trading going back and forth.
Yeah, we do see a good chunk mid from Gamma though.
You see a CS slightly favoring the Jinx at the moment. Now the question, I guess, is how that's going to factor in late. Is that lead going to stay there, or if it's going to happen? They are contesting Scuttle.
And
Diego is able to just smite that.
Barone does manage to get it, yeah.
Brow just going to crash over the wall. Nothing happening.
Oh,
there.
top lane though.
Going for that demolish proc. Very tempting to get that tower damage. Now in bot lane, he's fighting.
Yeah.
Oh! And that's first blood for Trine. Over to the Rel at the very least.
Sadly, Argo does go down. It was a really close fight. Jinx was super low, but they couldn't cover her, sadly.
Unfortunately as well, for Argo, those are both Flash and Barrier expended. As well as the Lulu heal, with Jinx and Rel only burning Barrier and Ignite.
Yeah, Jinx still having the flash up is going to be really tough, especially because they didn't get a kill there. And not having any sums for Argo would be really difficult if Wukong was to come bot lane and gank them.
Mid laner's backing. About it even on CS. In all roles, bot lane did catch back up. There's a slight gap starting to show in top lane.
Yeah.
Ornn is not having a fun time in this lane.
Idiot Maker has definitely been putting the poke on him, and he also got the Ornn Flash a few minutes ago, which is pretty nice. Definitely eliminates a lot of co-pressure top.
Talia possibly looking for a roam down bot, being caught on that ward.
Yeah, Talia still isn't level 6, so she can't ult bot lane, but once she does get that level 6, she definitely can roam a lot more.
Warding up that jungle.
We see Aurora mid lane hitting level 6.
Fortunately not able to utilize that. It does look like Trine is choosing to go for that dragon.
Yeah, early dragon stacking is really important here in a game that could, take a while.
Although they are trading out for grubs. 6 grubs, if that does those 3, if they do manifest into a full 6, that could be something for AU.
Yep, Mundo can definitely be a pest on the side lanes, but other than that, they don't have a ton of turret damage, but again... Oh, top lane though.
Ult saving him, flashing out.
Yeah.
Both top laners with no summoners.
Maybe it would have been a bit greedy, but I think he could have flashed more in and then tried to kill him, but that definitely would have been greedy.
He was really worried about that grasp stack as well, that extra healing that Ornn could get.
Yeah.
Just might put it over the edge. Ornn walking all the way back. Diego being caught on that ward. No dive will happen. Bit more trading. Jinx at 6. Argo does unfortunately take that tower shot.
Yeah, thankfully though, Rel is still level 4, so not that close to level 6, so their all-in isn't too high. Oh, they still decide.
Completely cancels that out.
Oh, good dodge by Argo. But Jinx having ult here could make the difference. Argo needs to be careful.
They're going for the kill.
Oh, okay, traded 1 for 1. Yeah.
However, that is another kill going over to the Rel, rather than the Jinx.
Interestingly there, Jinx didn't ult, so not sure what they were saving it for, but...
Well, she did die to the Twitch poison, so maybe she was hoping to walk out and then ult afterwards, not realizing the damage. More fighting happening in the top lane here, most likely.
That's true, yeah. Jinx ult does scale based on distance, so at that distance it would do less damage. Oh!
Do the gank.
Top lane.
Mundo in trouble, no ult, no summoners either.
Wukong Flash on top. It's not looking good. Idiot Maker's dead.
But no help will come for the Mundo.
Yep. And Trine University gets the feat of Warfare.
That does look like a plate about to go over to Trine. Trading the mid lane. Oh. About even. Gamma. Possibly take her back. Choosing to stay, it seems. See a gank bot lane. The flash. Jinx flash for Viego flash. For LQ.
Okay,
Double
I think
flash in the bot lane. Viego ults over, but nothing comes out of that.
still good to get those sums down, but sadly no kill for AU. They did burn Viego Flash, but both Argot and your homie Pat still have their flashes up, which is really good.
You catching that ward. The drag pit, it seems. Looks like Rel is taking it back, leaving the Jinx in solo lane. The unfortunate thing for AU is that they really don't have kill pressure, even when Rel chooses to leave back early roam. With that Lulu, they don't really have any engage there, which is unfortunate. Jinx is able to just get some of that solo XP for leveling up.
Yeah, although it is good now that both Trine's bot laners have their flashes down, so kill pressure on Jinx is a little bit higher, but it is unlikely that Viego is going to be coming bot anytime soon.
Looks like we might have a fight for the second set of grubs here.
Yep. At this moment, it is a 4v4 at this moment. Jinx is also backing bot lane.
Gamma, just looking for some damage, although the Ornn.
Yeah, Trine University backing off, so AU can take the grubs. Okay.
That is now 6 grubs for AU, it seems.
Yeah.
Right, Wukong heading down, possibly looking to trade for the dragon.
Yeah, very important since AU did lose the first dragon, but the second dragon will be coming up in 15 seconds now, so AU will
they do want to contest that.
Towards dragon. Yes, but mid lane.
Gamma, flash, W, but he's out. Now we have the counter gank.
Wukong going down.
Chrono goes down. Argot with the roam. Talia flash.
And now they can get the dragon.
That is 1 kill in favor of AU. As well
Yeah,
as
so a little bit over eager there from Project Chrono. He thought he could kill Gamma, but Gamma still had the ult up, and he didn't do enough damage to kill the Aurora. But, you know, AU securing that Mountain Dragon, really important.
Do you see a bit of a gold lead starting to form in favor of AU as well?
Yeah, unfortunately, enemy Ornn was able to get a few turret plates top lane, so he was able to alleviate some of the gold lead Idiot Maker had on him, but overall, still a win for AU.
Map has quieted down quite a bit after that. There's no objectives to fight over. Again, we see both junglers pathing towards bot lane. Viego being caught on that ward. No camps in the blue side. Blue pings. Looking for Herald possibly when it comes up. See an invade happening here. He looks like they do now. And not wanting to risk it, just backs off. Concerned that that could be getting top. Looks like he's just grabbing that ward in the Herald pit. Preparation, clear and vision.
Yeah, Wukong does seem to be coming top, but he does have a ward there, and I don't know. I think Idiot Maker is just too tanky for them to take right now.
See
Oh.
a fight happening. See it on
Yeah,
camera.
Wukong
Flash
has
from
to
Wukong,
flash.
as well as ult. AU burning no summoners there.
Yeah, so good match by
We see a
Brone.
bot fighting the bot lane. Kill going over to the
Oh.
Twitch.
It looks to be a double kill. Oh,
That shield just barely saving.
Yeah, but AU can definitely take some turret plates bot lane here, which is pretty good.
Definitely. At least one. Are sharing it between the two of them.
Oh, we do see Wukong coming bot lane, but he has spotted on a ward. Yeah, so they do get 2 turret plates bot lane. Pretty good.
The ult most likely looking to clear that wave, maybe get a bit of damage, but nothing happening. Spigo hovering mid. Nothing really happening there. Top lane is still shoved in with that Mundo. The Ornalt coming through. But
Yeah, he just wanted to clear wave. Pretty tough for Ornn because Ornn is so tanky, he's taking so much damage from these Mundo keys. And Mundo's already so tanky, so much HP.
Looking for something here.
This could be... Oh, Talia does jump in, yeah.
Do you see Gamma walking back up towards mid lane here?
Oh. Top lane? Okay.
It's like Ornn flashing out.
Yeah, great by Idiot Maker to get that first turret top lane, though. Massive.
We're looking at the CS lead also is favoring top lane quite a bit, even in every other lane. And that's not accounting for that tower load either. Almost a 40 CS lead in favor of that Mundo. Now see the gold gap starting to grow a bit more. 2,000 in favor of AU.
Yeah, so we can't see the gold differential in each lane, but you can assume that Mundo does have, you know, a good portion of that gold lead.
Small amount also being given to that Twitch for the 2 kills, although the 2 over Rel evens out. But that is 280 C instead of a support, which is going to be a lot better for the team fights for AU.
Been relatively quiet in mid lane so far this game, although it is interesting that Talia did choose to build Seraph's Embrace first piece.
Just looking for that safety, I think.
In the top lane though, Idiot Maker is getting 2v1'd.
Looks like he's gonna go down here.
Yeah, unfortunately. If he had his ult there, he might have been able to outplay, but sadly no.
Pinging Dragon, get ready for that.
Yeah, meanwhile Wukong is trying to take that Rift Herald. Yeah, so a trade going on there.
Trading Dragon for Herald. Now I do believe the Hextech Soul still is the highest win rate in the game for the Dragons.
Yeah, Hextech Soul is super strong. Oh, Idiot Maker going back top lane.
Talia wall coming through. Now do they have the damage before this wall goes down? Mundo popping ult.
Maybe not, yeah. I think he's tanky enough
and
for
he walks out.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they want to die.
Wow.
Now in bot lane we have a fight. Rel diving in, trying to peel. Jinx still goes down.
Rel does survive. But good kill for AU though, and AU can trade since Trine did manage to get top tier 1, AU can get bot tier 1, and that is a trade they're willing to take. Overall, pretty even. AU did also get a kill on top of that, especially for the Twitch, which is really nice. So, pretty good work from AU. We also see 4 upgraded boots buys on AU, building those triumphant boots, which is nice to get the extra stats for.
Nothing happening at the moment. Again, silent. The objective's down. Possibly AU looking for that mid lane turret, which is quite low.
Yeah, they do need to be a little bit careful here because they could get collapsed on if they're too aggressive.
Mundo.
Um,
And there's a fight in the mid lane. Lulu ulting herself, trying to walk out. Wukong flash. AU is looking like they're going to want to fight this. TP coming in from Gamma. But Trine
sadly, I don't think
out.
much else can happen. Yeah.
Possibly looking for a chase down here. Looking down Gamma low, flashing out and ulting.
Definitely a misplay from AU. They were overeager there without any vision, top jungle. Definitely overeager to try to get that mid-tier 1 and Trine punishes that.
Losing that flash and teleport on Gamma is huge as well. AU both teleports down. Ornn, his teleport. Teleport coming up slightly later than
Lulu
Mundo.
Twitch, no flash, and no barrier for Argo either.
Definitely in favor of Trine. Gold, however, still in favor of AU, despite that. About a 1.5 gold lead, 1.4.
Yeah, AU definitely has to be more cautious now, though, because Trine can definitely take over in team fights, and AU's team fights really don't look to be as good as Trine's, so they have to choose what they want to do during this game.
You possibly looking at that Otacon?
Yeah, the Otacon did spawn, but I don't think either team will take it for at least a few more minutes.
Just clearing wards out here in the mid lane. Possibly looking for something. Pings in the mid lane. Rel just walking out.
They are positioning for Dragon.
See the Mundo coming around. Rel possibly out of position.
Potentially can get this Talia flash. Yeah. Wow. Huge burst damage from Dr. Mundo.
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Yeah, exactly. Now AU is better positioned to take Dragon, but they can push in mid lane first. Oh, they can catch out Jinx
Big
here.
fight.
Jinx dead.
Jinx dead.
Wukong dead.
Also going down.
Rel looks to also be going down. And now
There she
AU can take
goes.
Dragon.
Mundo walking
Wow,
down to
great
the
team
her.
fight. Perfect play from AU. First, Idiot Maker making sure Talia is mispositioned. Oh, Talia
Twitch
looks to be going down mid lane.
And it goes
Great.
over to the Twitch. Also
Great
taking the mid lane
play.
turret. Pinging
Yeah,
for
tier 2
as well.
might even go down here. Yeah,
Six
yeah,
grubs.
Mundo's demolished so much damage. And 6 scrubs.
It's a huge gold swing for AU. Almost
Yeah,
up to
now they're
5,000 gold
5k
lead.
ahead.
AU also on soul point after this.
Yeah,
Not looking
great play
great
by
for
AU.
Trine.
Hopefully we see AU trying to position for Otacon soon. They do have a gold lead and they should, continue to push it further up and punish Trine for their mistake in the mid lane. There's no other objective spawning for a while, so hopefully we do see them trying to take Otacon.
Does look like they're poking around. Caught on a ward. Spotted out with the control ward. Mundo's still bot lane, but does have TP. We still don't
Yeah, I
see
think
that
AU could start it, but maybe they're waiting to see where the enemies are.
Trine doesn't look like they want to contest it. There's a fight.
Yeah, Orin matching Mundo bot lane, but AU is being pretty cautious about this.
Bit of trading, nothing special there. I think both teams are hesitant to fight for that, with Trine being behind and AU being unwilling to start it given that amount of damage that Otacon does have. Running ult. Missing the ult. Unfortunate.
Yeah, due to Dr. Mundo's passive.
For mid lane. Aurora just ults to safety there.
Yeah,
It's a
really
bot lane, so
important.
come down.
Really important that Gamma ulted there. He didn't have flash up for about 20 more seconds, so he would have probably died. Oh, we see a fight breaking out in River.
Shirelli is burned as well. This is happening right around Otacon. Bot lane. Mundo and Orn fighting, but neither having the damage to kill the other at the moment.
Or Mundo's just being as aggressive as possible, but it's pretty hard for him to do anything but poke the Orn under the turret.
AU starting up Otacon.
Really good from AU. Yeah, Trine has no vision. Wukong is running in though.
They see it, they know. Control word pop down. Gamma zoning away with that Aurora pick.
They are doing. The AU is taking quite a bit of damage.
Orn
here,
TP
though.
coming through, a
They
lot
need to
being
be
burned.
careful.
Gamma is low.
Oh,
Jinx Rocket
not looking
narrowly
good for
missing.
AU. Oh!
And it is secured by AU!
And now AU can just clear Trine now. Wow, great play. Great smite from Prone. Because if he didn't get that, it would have been a huge swing for Trine.
And
great play from AU.
Twitch going
now
down.
They can take
losing
Baron
the
as
one-time
well.
Revive.
Massive smite coming out from Brone.
Doing the two-man Baron at the moment.
Yeah, I thought Brone wasn't in position to get the smite there, but I guess, he managed to get it, which is, basically what secured the fight win.
AU just taking this Baron. Snowballing their lead even further.
AU can also play a bit more aggressive here since they will still have the Otacon GA passive. So hopefully we'll see them starting to siege turrets, starting with bot lane tier 3. Or tier 2, rather.
So we see that dragon coming up.
Yeah, and can Trine really even stop it? I mean, 10k gold lead for AU.
I think their best bet now is to just look for a steal and deny that soul.
Yeah, it just seems really difficult for Trine to be fighting.
Mundo just walking down. Does not care about the Talia, taking the tier 2.
Mundo, yeah, Idiot Maker is just so tanky, like, what can they even do against him? Maybe Jinx can do more damage,
Well,
but he still has the Otacon GA. Doesn't even matter.
That is traded for soul.
Yep, Hextech Soul for AU. That's going to be super strong on both Aurora and Twitch.
Trine just looking to clear waves and outlast this Baron.
Yeah, now AU will definitely try to siege down mid. Exactly what they're doing. With that Hextech Soul and Baron, they're just super strong.
To have Wukong being forced out of his
They
jungle.
do see-
Ornal coming through looking for an engage, connects with the Twitch. Nothing else comes
But
from
nothing else really happening. I mean, If this just keeps up, Trine's just going to get poked
Talia
out.
ult.
Oh, Talia going right into the fight. I don't think that was a great idea.
Popping immediately. Rel also going down.
Yeah.
AU loses
And
no
Trine
one.
is just dead.
Mundo tanking the
Trine
turret.
is just dead.
And
And
it's
AU
over.
aces Trine. It's over, yeah.
That ace. It does not seem that the minions from Trine are going to be able to pull this one back for them.
Yeah, we were a little bit worried about the early game from AU, but they definitely recovered mid game. Great game from AU.
Absolutely. As in AU win.
Yeah, I just think that Viego pick did so much work there. Great ganking, great damage. Really impressive. Yeah, I was about to say, did you read what Aaron said?
I did not, unfortunately. The stream was off center the entire time. Hopefully not horribly. But nothing to be done about it now, unfortunately.
Are you able to fix it for game 2 or no?
I will definitely give it a go. And we're back. Draft phase starting off. Another Cinder ban from AU. Darius as well from Trine.
I'm kind of curious, does Trine see any bans from the previous game that they should change based on the first game? Because there was definitely some annoying picks from AU.
Right now we're just seeing the exact same that we saw from the first game. And another Skarner ban. Now we are seeing a Mundo ban from Trine.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Like Mundo did the most damage last game. He was ridiculously tanky. He just could not die. Absolute raid boss. So I completely understand. What would AU like to first pick?
Grabbing the Wukong this time.
Oh, interesting.
So we are seeing a bit of a different draft. Trine. Thinking now.
I would guess it is Wukong Jungle, but can't be too sure.
Of course. In 5 seconds. Left until the pick. And Jarvan coming through, it seems. And it's locked. Would be interesting if we see the Orianna pick that was previously banned out by AU, especially paired with the Jarvan for the engage.
Yeah, that would definitely be really strong, but
And
picking Orianna first does leave up counters.
Orianna is locked in. Trine is
Yeah,
confident.
wow. This does let AU counter pick mid lane now.
The Galio.
Ooh.
Instant lock in from AU. Thinking for that second pick.
Really strong with the Wukong together.
Lulu. Possibly looking for a Twitch Lulu again. If it's not banned or picked by Trine.
Yeah, Trine can definitely ban it in the next stage, though.
Jinx coming through again. Seen a second ban.
This does let AU ban supports, so interesting to see. Yeah, and we do see the Twitch ban coming out from Trine. It was definitely annoying last game.
Still not locked in yet. They do probably have something else in mind if it hasn't been instantly locked there. And it's locked. AU's gonna have to find another ADC.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What else would you play with Lulu other than Twitch or Jinx? Because Jinx is picked on Trine's side.
See, Caitlyn Lulu. It's good poke.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Mordekaiser ban.
Let's see. AU's last ban.
Nami.
I mean, yeah, good banning two supports out. I think Idiot Maker is very comfortable in the top lane position, so banning supports makes a lot of sense.
Looks like a Seraphine hover at the moment.
That would work really well again with the team fighting.
AU gonna have to lock both top and ADC here. Possibly looking at something scaling. If they want that, they could go with the Kog'Maw.
Kog'Maw Lulu would be really good for scaling,
Tristana.
plus Wukong. Oh, Tristana, okay.
That early
That
on.
also works really well.
And it's locked in. Now it's AU that locks the Ornn. Mundo being banned out.
A lot of frontline on AU side.
Thank you for that counter. Trine at the moment does not have a lot of frontline outside of Jarvan. Could probably see something beefier come through here. The Renekton.
Wow, okay. Double bruiser for Trine. Meanwhile, AU side is very tanky.
They definitely are, but really, the only damage, consistent damage that I see them having is the Tristana. Maybe you can get on the back line with Wukong, but Wukong just doesn't have that same DPS that something like a Jinx would put out.
Yeah, I feel like on AU side, this game is really just protect the Tristana. But if Wukong or Galio gets ahead, they can do massive damage, especially if this is, an AP Galio that's going to build a lot of AP that does a ton of damage.
That is something else we have to watch out for. Is it going to be the AP or the tank Galio? I think if we see the tank Galio, it could be not enough damage, but AP most likely bringing that through. AP Galio also still not known for being squishy, so frontline
Yeah,
AU in that situation.
he can definitely just start out with one tank item and build AP from there too. Again, neither team has a really strong early game, but Renekton is, an early game bully, so that is definitely annoying for Idiot Maker. But we'll have to see if there's any co-pressure there.
Do you think traditionally Ornn tends to not get bullied by Renekton as much as a lot of other top laners as well? So I don't know if we're going to see that snowball, especially considering how the matchup went last time. If that Renekton will actually be able to pressure him in a way that Trine would like.
Definitely, yeah. It's just that Jarvan's early ganks are super easy because if he hits the EQ knockup, again, Renekton can hit that W on top of that, so that would be pretty tough to survive against.
It would, but I do think we're probably going to be seeing both junglers pathing towards bot again. That is where most of the action is likely going to happen. ADCs,
Yeah,
especially for
it
ADU,
does
are
make sense.
crucial to this team working.
Yeah, Seraphine also provides good disengage, which is really good. Well, both Seraphine and Lulu provide good disengage, which is really good for both AD carries, trying to survive in the fights.
A bit of a delay. The game start here. Be switching over as soon as possible. Draft is still not started on the client side. Going into the client-side draft now. A bit of a delay.
People fear what they cannot understand.
What is happening now?
I do not tolerate cowardice.
That just goes to show you you're nothing but a...
Not a problem.
Lost. Recharge cancellation fee.
I'm on to you.
There's always another wave.
Weak.
Prepare loadout, ticking down the client now for 1 minute, and we'll have our 3-minute delay. That'll be in the game for a wonderful match of League of Legends. Now, I do think that the position has been swapped here a little bit. I feel like Trine is a much more difficult comp to play. Just felt like last time it was drafting was in their favor.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have to force team fights, but at the same time, just has like a super strong front line. It's kind of hard to collapse on Tristana, so Trine really has to decide what they can do in these team fights.
They'll
But
be
we'll have
looking
to
for
see.
the Jarvan engage, I think, with the Orianna ball. Gonna have Renekton trying to jump onto Tristana with that shield breaker and power W. Gonna be coming very useful there to help with the Lulu shields and barrier.
Yeah, definitely. If they have a good combo, I mean, Trine can definitely win these fights, but it's just trying to get through that front line can be pretty tough.
Definitely. As long as AU wards and has vision, I don't see how Trine does get onto that back line. But of course, an early lead in any lane could change that. If Tristana falls behind, AU's not going to have quite the damage they would like. Orianna getting fed as well could be problematic.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be hard for Orianna to be able to kill the Gallia, especially, early game. But if Jarvan does come in and gank, Gallia won't be as tanky against that, so it can result in a potential kill.
I think that 6 spike is also working they're going to be looking for with the lockdown from Jarvan. The Orianna ult. I do think that would kill in 2v1, but I also think that they do have more early game potential, especially towards top side with the Renekton, Jarvan, Orianna. Even if AU is slightly favored bot side.
Definitely, yeah.
Down to 1 minute now, 50 seconds till the spectator delay goes through. Now, before we did have it go in slightly early to that black screen at around 30 seconds, so we could have that happen again. Coming through. Over to a black screen now, though, unfortunately. And here we go. Camera was off, as I have noticed.
Yep.
Doing my best to fix that. And letting direct-to-camera do its thing there.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Again, we see AU heading towards bot lane, trying to camp out a bush, maybe potentially grab a kill.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Again, we see Trine putting a ward in that middle bush. They are spotted.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, to my friends of varying sizes.
Bit of a bot lane cheese there.
Yeah. Got some damage down, which is pretty good to take those trades early on, especially because Seraphine will be healing up. Seraphine looks to be backing pretty early on.
Early invade here. Early trade as well in the bot lane.
Jarvan is playing pretty aggressive. Looks to be trying to invade again.
Going for the fight. Wukong not able to
Does
fight
miss his
this.
EQ combo. Neither jungle has smite. Oh, Wukong does secure the big wolf.
See a fight happening here. Not looking good for AU.
Idiot
Flash.
Maker.
Renekton burns flash as well. First blood goes over to the Renekton.
Sadly, Idiot Maker did not flash the Jarvan EQ combo, so does go down there. Definitely some miscommunication too between jungle and top lane from AU.
It does still seem slightly off, unfortunately.
Yeah. We do see some small CS leads building for mid and bot for AU.
Tristana jumping in.
Go.
The Jinx low. Burning barrier to survive there. Bit of a skirmish. Bot. Jarvan winning the smite fight over the scuttle. Most important objective.
Yeah, great play by AU's bot lane to recognize that Seraphine was out of lane, try to punish Jinx and get her sums. Did end up getting the barrier. And AU can get a turret play bot lane. Very nice.
Backing off, also aware it seems to Jarvan. With the trade in the top lane.
Yeah, we also see Wukong counter jungling, taking those top Krugs. We could see a potential turret dive. I don't know. It might be a little bit risky. There is a ward.
Jarvan spotted on the ward.
Oh, but Galio's still going in.
Just does not care. And this could be bad. Flash burned.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a misplay there from Gamma.
Definitely. Now he just burned TP as well, unfortunately, so this is not looking great for him in this lane now.
He does hit the level 6, but there isn't much to do with that right now. Seraphine roaming to mid lane. Oh, we do see Argo taking a fight bot lane. Oh,
and it does not matter. A solo kill for Argo.
Great play by Argo, recognizing that Jinx is by herself, doesn't have the barrier. Probably just tried to burn her flash, but Jinx didn't flash. So
now we're seeing the grubs for dragon
trade. Yep. Although it is a Hex Tech Dragon, so very good for AU to get that, especially with Tristana on your team. Massive damage.
Definitely. Well, that does mean there's no Hex Tech Soul this game.
Yeah.
We'll wait in anticipation eagerly to find out what we will win in the Dragon Lottery today.
Yeah. A little bit of a trade down in the mid lane. Good poke coming out from Gamma.
Huge trade. Isn't that 60%?
Yeah. Sadly, no kill there, but definitely good damage.
Happening in the bot lane, just a short trade.
Good poke, yeah, good poke in bot lane. Kind of questionable for Jinx to try to take that trade, but overall, AU's bot lane is ahead and doing well.
I'm trying to fix the stream to get the map down, unfortunately, but I don't know how much I can fix that. I just not want to cooperate at the moment. Tristana jumping in.
Oh, great.
Flash burned. The rocket coming through.
Doesn't kill Tristana though. In the mid lane, we did see Jarvan trying to go in on Galio, but he did miss his ult because Galio eat out of it. So, great play by Everett to survive there.
Backing from Idiot Maker. Both junglers just
Yeah,
clearing out their jungles at the moment.
we do see a Bomby Cinder buy from the Galio, indicating that he is going to be building tank. Makes sense. Tank Galio is very strong, but they will be lacking in the damage department if Tristana does not get super fed.
Short trade coming in there. Seraphine and Romeo.
Yeah, Seraphine is still mid lane. Lulu as well. Meanwhile, Argot is able to get some free plates bot lane, which is very nice. Oh, Seraphine caught out.
Both flashes burned. And
No, great catch out
like a
by
balloon.
Brown. Yeah, wow, just bursted down so quickly. Oh, but mid lane though, we do see Jarvan waiting to the side.
About it.
He's gonna go in here.
Really... No flash from the
Yeah.
Galio though.
Galio does look dead here.
Taunt.
Yeah.
Away, but
Oh, and Orianna flashing in to secure the kill.
this bot lane does seem incredibly one-sided at the moment. The CS leads only slightly in favor of the Tristana, but 3 solo plates going over.
We do see a fight top river. Great Arnold. Easy kill on Jarvan. Renekton looks to be going down, but he does have flash.
He to flash as well.
Lots of fighting going on, and Wukong can secure the other 3 grubs, which is very nice.
Renekton walking out in that top lane trade. Trying to trap Argot, the chompers, but he...
Yeah, hopefully AU will reset to fight for a second dragon, but we will see, because Wukong is still taking those grubs.
Plus this is Jarvan coming back over to this Gromp.
Yeah.
Wukong finishing up the grubs, and just reset in top lane.
Yeah, 2 early kills for Wukong, really good, because he is the bruiser who's also going to be doing it. Oh,
Seraphine ult catches out Lulu. Jarvan goes in but gets blasted away by Tristana ult. Super Mega Death Rocket.
Tristana ult, but...
Argo, fancy footwork!
Lulu looks to be going down, but Argo
Lulu goes down.
Galio ult a little bit late there. Pretty unfortunate for AU, but luckily only Lulu goes down. Although they did use all of their sums, which is really bad, and now they have no chance of fighting Dragon. So Dragon will be going over to Trine.
Nice. No position from AU. No indication there could be a fight here. And second Dragon over to Trine now. And that's a Mountain Soul.
Mountain Soul, okay. I mean, if AU were to get that, they'd be even more tanky, which is kind of crazy to think about, but both teams have pretty decent front lines, so it would be beneficial for both teams, of course.
Or taking a brief trade under tower in his favor. We are seeing that really the bot lane and jungle gold gap at the moment. Everything else seems even.
Yeah, bot lane again. We see Argo taking Collector. Meanwhile, enemy AD carry Jinx taking Yuntal. Makes sense.
A little bit of posturing, but nothing else at the moment.
Oh, Argo is going in on the Jinx. Jinx very low, but has to burn that flash. Doesn't go down, but good play.
Now seeing the top lane play starting to happen.
Top lane.
For that W.
Oh, good, great buffer. Great buffer coming out of Idiot Maker.
Taunt missing. No gamma. See it. Dive happening. Tower goes down.
And Jinx was dead.
Chompers did not come out soon enough. Seraphine walks away, her ADC dead. Fight happening in the top lane now. You make her with the ult. And he still trades out 1-for-1. Flash, a bit unnecessary, unfortunately, for him, but...
Yeah, great play by Idiot Maker. A little bit of a silly flash, but I guess he couldn't have expected Jarvan would be coming back again. Yeah, so overall, great gold swing from AU, getting both that bot turret and a kill on Jinx for that Tristana, as well as getting a kill top lane.
Back, we now see the bot lane. Heading over to mid lane now. Switcheroo.
Yeah, we're going to start seeing a lot more fighting in the coming minutes.
Really looking for that Argonaut snowball, trying to get as much tower gold on him as possible.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely shreds those turrets with his E.
See a fight
If
starting
Argo-
out here.
Yeah,
Mid lane as well. Jinx goes down.
great kill.
The Ornn as well.
Sadly, Idiot Maker also goes down.
Does look like they might be able to get turret here. Nope. Seraphine with the wave clear.
Trine's bot lane does seem to be playing way too overeager, especially not recognizing Seraphine ult was down, so they can't really win there. Oh, we do see Jarvan heading towards mid, maybe trying to collapse on Argo. No. Can't do anything there.
Nothing. Herald
And
over
the
to
Rift
AU.
Herald for AU.
Galio TP bot lane. Just hold that turret. Jarvan looking to steal away from camps, but unfortunately there's nothing left for him in the Raptor pit.
Yeah. If AU does recognize that, they could push in towards mid here, but they're probably just going to be positioning for Dragon, because Trine is kind of out of position here. I do think Renekton will be getting top tier 1 soon on the next wave, but I think AU is willing to take that trade for Dragon.
Absolutely. And there's no contest there.
Yep. Mountain Dragon going to AU. And Renekton gets tier 1 top.
Possibly looking for a fight on the Ornn. Jarvan taking away. Renekton walking away.
Jarvan
Doesn't seem to.
Jarvan could try to collapse here on Ornn. Definitely out of position here. Good buffer, but it's unlikely that he can survive this.
Pulls the ultimate.
Oh, he is getting reinforcements though. Oh,
Argo jumping over.
in.
Renekton
Flash
flash.
by Renekton. Okay, he goes back in, but
Lulu ult.
they just don't have the damage.
Renekton goes down.
Seraphine ulting kind of
burning
late
ultimate.
there.
And the Trine bot lane walking up a bit too late for that fight. He's just gonna
Yeah,
walk away and claim that lead.
great trade for AU. Lulu just gives so much tankiness towards Argo that it's pretty difficult to be able to kill him.
I know what makes them tick. I know what makes them tick.
We also see Argo with the plated steel caps, so he does take less damage from, Renekton, Jarvan, and Jinx, which is pretty good.
I know what makes them tick. I know how to make the ticking stop.
Bit quiet now. You possibly looking for that turret, but unlikely to get it.
Game is pretty quiet right now. Otacon will be spawning in 10 seconds, but other than that, no objectives will be spawning for a while.
Persona starting to get very close.
Yeah. Yeah, having that IE spike would be very nice for Tristana. A lot
Looking
more
again
damage.
to go after the Ornn here. Lulu roaming up. Unlikely they're gonna have the damage to kill him fast enough.
Yeah, plus Galio can just
Galio
ult
ult.
in.
And Jinx ult coming through but doing no damage. Renekton
Do they have enough
taunting the fight.
damage to kill? Jarvan does
Jarvan's barely
escape.
getting out.
Whoa.
Orianna ult.
Good Orianna
Gamma going
ult,
back
but-
in. Argo!
Oh, not enough damage, sadly, but traded some. Yeah, actually, AU didn't use any sums. You got Jarvan and Orianna Flash. Pretty good. And AU can secure this Otacon here.
Keeping it in just to make sure that everything is going as planned. Possibly looking for maybe a Hail Mary Seraphine. Oh! The steal has come through. And
Definitely a misplay on the smite there by Bro, and he didn't have smite. I don't know what he's doing. And Seraphine catches him out, too.
so they're just wanting to walk away.
Ornn and Wukong might be going down here. Okay.
Herald being summoned. Argo walking away.
But Jinx ult coming in.
That rocket. You know, Lulu.
AU's going down here.
Dashing over to the Persona. It's a big
Very
gold swing
sad
back
from
over
AU.
in favor of Trine with them now having a gold lead. About
Yeah. Massive misplay to try to take Otacon without having smite.
Herald does seem to be getting its charge off though.
Yeah. Mountain Drag is coming up in 15 seconds, so let's see if AU can try to fight for that. It does seem a little bit difficult, though. Yeah, I think AU's just gonna give.
Especially I think with that Otacon one-time revive is just not something that they want to get involved in. They really don't have a lot to gain from that. They end up winning a team fight. Really just the drag. Even losing one or two would mean more gold over to Trine. Argot getting the upgraded item from Ornn.
Yep. Even though Trine did get a little bit of a gold lead there, we still do have a Fed Tristana on AU's side. So as long as he has that front line to protect him, he can do a lot of damage.
I do think that Wukong dive is something to watch out for as well. With most of the damage that Trine's gonna have coming from the Orianna and Jinx. That
Absolutely.
for a engage, but nothing happening there.
Trine does still have the Otacon GA passive up. Oh, it's just gone now, so next fight they won't have any GAs. It'll be a completely fair fight.
Jarvan looking for an invade here. Caught on a ward. AU moving up to mid. Possibly looking for a
Maybe
fight
AU
there.
can punish here and go for tier. Oh, whoa! Insane burst damage on Jinx. Sadly, she didn't die, but they can get mid lane turrets here. Very massive. Galio also TP's top to protect the tier 2 turret from Renekton. And AU can continue to push on tier 2 turret here.
Looks like we could have a Renekton collapse into mid lane as well. Being spotted on the ward, AU backing off.
AU has very little vision topside jungle here, so they do need to be careful. Idiot Maker playing pretty aggressively here. They do decide to go in,
Argonauts
but
going
they got to be
through.
careful.
Hitting the Jarvan.
Massive
The
damage from
Galio comes
AU.
through. Jarvan goes down.
AU absolutely crushes this fight. Oh my god, perfect fight from AU.
Orianna walking
Huge
out.
mistake by Trine, trying to fight without Orianna.
It looks like it's a Baron play as well for AU off that as well. If they choose to go for it.
I think they'll try to push tier 1 top first, then maybe after that go for Baron.
Always taking it. Just looking for maybe tier 2 top as well. Have decided
Again,
to
the
go for it.
gold swings back into AU's favor. Trine forces a bad fight in their jungle, small area, and AU punishes them for it. Great play. Yeah, now we see massive item spikes on AU side as well. Tristana almost getting that third item. Do absolutely massive damage.
Everyone backing off after that as well. 1.2 gay. Gold lead in favor of AU here.
Yeah, so not a massive gold lead, but it definitely feels like AU can win these team fights.
I think especially that Tristana just has so much damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So much damage on Jinx, and as we saw in the previous fight, Wukong can just get to the back line, burst them down.
Oh. Renekton trying to back in an awkward spot. Bit of a delay there. No fight happens. Everyone is starting to posture for Baron now. For Dragon.
Yeah, AU's prepping for drag, making sure to clear their vision.
Orianna topside though
Clear the
without
waves.
teleport.
Yeah, kind of a weird play by Orianna. Drag is up pretty soon. But we do see Orin trying to go top lane to match, although he does have TP. Not sure if what Orianna's doing. Orianna's trying to go towards the mid lane to clear the wave, I think. Trine's getting pushed off Dragon here. AU can definitely start taking it. They're trying to go mid lane to kill Orin here, but Dragon's already down. I'm not sure what the play there was from Trine,
AU
but
looks like they want to
AU can
engage
force a
here.
fight here.
The Ornn ult
Great
Jinx
Orin
goes
ult onto
up.
Jinx. Jinx is just dead.
Taunted.
One shot. Nice.
and goes down. Wukong spinning.
Yeah, don't get too overeager. Kind of a questionable play by Trine there. Getting pushed off drag and choosing to try to fight Orin mid.
You trying to pressure this? Orianna goes,
Oh!
ult goes off. Big
Does
combo
one
from
shot.
Trine.
Massive damage on Trine's side, but can they win the fight
Argo
still? Oh,
throwing Renekton away.
massive
Trying to dive
Seraphine.
on.
Oh my god!
The Renekton damage.
Seraphine doing so much. Seraphine and Renekton combo together, doing so much together. AU was definitely getting overeager there, though. Just because they had numbers advantage. And that's how Trine can win these fights, with getting a crazy Seraphine ult and Orianna ult together and doing all that AoE damage.
Even after the team fight.
Yeah, I guess no jungler up, so they don't want to risk it. Unable to get that mid tier 2, but they will probably get bot tier 1 soon.
I know.
Yeah, Renekton will be able to get bot tier 1 here, but mid tier 2 is still up for you.
Another big gold swing. Back now in favor of Trine. 1.5k gold lead in their favor.
Yeah, definitely sees some overconfidence from AU. We see a little bit of a fight bot lane, but nothing else really coming from that. AU trying to push top to get the tier 2 here, but it is a little bit difficult with Orianna's wave clear.
And no more wave is left.
Yeah, 4v4 in the top, but nothing can really happen for AU. They could try to posture towards Baron, but it's unlikely since everyone is up on both sides.
Bit of a pressure game. Going slightly in favor of AU. I mean, waves shoved a bit farther up in mid lane.
Yeah, a problem we do
are starting to come through for everyone now.
Yeah, that's really good for AU. But a problem we do see for AU is that the tanks can just build, armor items because AU doesn't have a lot of AP damage. Just really the Galio and a little bit of Ornn. That's pretty much it.
Right now, the two armor items that I'm seeing have the Frozen Heart on Jarvan, which is also going to be making that quite difficult for Tristana to ramp up that damage.
If he decides to build Randuins, that would be pretty tough to deal with, too. We see some posturing towards Dragon, a little bit of a fight top lane between Ornn and Orianna, but quite overall. Oh, jumping in on to Jinx. A lot of damage. Whoa, huge explosion. Oh my goodness. Tristana does so much damage here. And now they can posture towards Dragon. That's a free Dragon soul, I think. But we do see Idiot Maker looks to be going down, yes. But they do get Dragon, which is very good. Mountain Soul going towards AU.
Do you think that Mountain Soul is actually even more useful for the Tristana than it is a lot of AU's front line? Because really the issue they've been having is that back line getting dove. The two team fights they've lost is when Tristana has gone down. I think that should help prevent that.
I think it might have been worth to buy Mikhail's for Lulu, but... Oh, you see them going on to Renekton here. It doesn't die, but Flash is burned. And Sterox is popped as well.
Could be collapsed on, but they walk away before it becomes an issue.
AU is pinging towards Baron. They can definitely try to fight it now that they have the Mountain Soul. Now they realize how strong Tristana is in the game right now.
Ornn also coming up with TP very shortly.
Yeah. They do need to clear this vision, though. Okay, Baron is started by AU. There is one more ward in the pit from Trine.
Though. Can they burst it down in time before a fight starts? Doesn't look like it.
Ornn or Galio needs to try to keep Jarvan off here. Okay, Idiot Maker's keeping him off right now.
Ornn.
Jarvan's Tristana ulted away. And this
Baron is claimed.
But can they win the fight? The fight's looking good for AU. Renekton can't do anything right now. Renekton's going down.
Renekton goes down. Ornn pursuing the Orianna.
Orianna forced to ult Ornn.
Nothing can happen there now.
Yeah, Ornn going a little bit too aggressive here, but he will survive. Oh.
The taunt. Trying to pull Orianna out, but nothing comes from that.
They can keep trying to push down mid here. I don't know if they can end the game, but they can do... Oh my god, that Tristana damage onto Jinx. Jinx is just dead.
And Jarvan goes in trying to peel,
dead too.
But is also sacrificed.
They can just end the game. AU just wins the game here. Massive misplay from Trine.
That Orianna wave clear is not strong enough to clear that. Another Tristana bomb going off.
Damage.
Seraphine is popped. And
great game from AU. 2-0. 2-0ing Trine. Definitely saw a lot more misplays here in the second game, but still coming out with the W. Very impressive.
That was it. I believe it's best of 3, right? Not best of 5, so that would be...
Yeah, best of 3. So AU has won the series. Very good game coming out from Argonauts Tristana. Very impressive.
Huge damage lead as well when you're looking at the charts. Really, you just don't see the Jinx damage showing up at the charts at all. Argot top.
Yeah, Jinx just... Jinx just could not hit anyone. It just feels like she could constantly get dove. Tristana did so much damage with those bombs that kept on destroying her. Like, she couldn't do anything in the fights.
That's that, it seems. There's no third game, no comeback for Trine.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see another W from AU next week. No idea who they're playing, but I'm sure they can win.
They always do. Hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting AU. Means a lot.
Thank you.
College esports being pretty small. Wish you all the best. All 7 viewers, all loyal 7 viewers.